What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to ttpsports. And got some Sixers. Haven't really been able to talk about the Jimmy Butler trade a couple days ago. And yeah, I really think this is a really good trade because at first I was upset because, I didn't want Dario to go because I really like Dario Saric. But in the end, after I got my mind off that, I understood why the Sixers had to make this trade. And you got Robert Covington off this team. You got Bayless's contract off this team. And it just hurt when I saw Dario's face during his Timberwolves press conference. He just looked miserable. So, yeah, but I understand why Elton Brand and the Sixers had to make the decision. They needed a third star to go along with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. But right now, the Sixers just starting off the season, they're just off and on. They're playing really good at home. I'll give them that. But it's just on the road, they look like a completely different team. They just struggle. And especially like a game against the Brooklyn Nets. And the Orlando Magic. How do you lose to those teams on the road is beyond me. But there's a couple players that right now I'm having issues with. I love Ben Simmons to death, but right now I am not seeing any kind of improvement from last season. Yes, we've been seeing him over the course of the offseason. Yeah, he was working on a jump shot. He was getting it in there, but right now we just don't see it. Is it a matter of confidence? Is it he just doesn't trust himself using that jump shot in a game right now? Is he working on it still in practice? We haven't really got any news on that. And Ben Simmons hasn't really discussed about jump shots right now and utilizing them in game time. Why doesn't he when he gets to just take a little 10-shot jumper? Why doesn't he do that? Not a fadeaway shot, not a little over-the-hand shot. Just get 10 feet away from the rim and just take a shot. And we haven't seen that from him. And how Boston last year in the playoffs really exploited Ben Simmons for not having a jump shot. He was really invisible that series. He really wasn't able to take over a game. And we really haven't been able to see that this season. Yeah, there was a couple games where he had a triple-double and he was able to get points on the board, but we really don't see that right now from Ben Simmons. The really only person we see taking over games is Joel Embiid. And for as fantastic as a player Joel Embiid is, he can't carry an entire team to a win. Those games where he can drop 40-plus points, but all in all, it's a team sport, and you need other players to produce. And right now, Ben Simmons, I just don't see the improvement from him right now. Hopefully, over the course of the season, you can see that improvement. Hopefully, he utilizes a jump shot eventually, but right now, I just don't see it. And right now, at Markelle Fultz, it's after that one game where on the free-throw line, it just looked like the same shot as last season, the first game of the season last year. His throwing, I don't know what's wrong with him. And then you got the news where him and the trainer that he's working with, he's not on speaking terms with him anymore. So, is it right to call Markelle Fultz a bust right now? Right now, I'm just saying no, it's not right to call him a bust. Maybe because he's on that pressure of being a first overall pick, and he's just got a bit of the jitters for having so much pressure on his head to be this all-star dominant player coming right out of the gate. Yeah, and I get it. Some players, some early round draft picks don't take immediately. They don't take effect immediately. An example I can think of, Sean Couturier, he was a high round first round pick when the Flyers drafted him, but it really didn't take till last season to where you could see his full game potential becoming a really good player. Yeah, we saw Couturier being a really good defensive player as he was, but then we didn't really see that offensive game until last season when he was up on the first line with Claude Giroux. So is it just Markelle Fultz? It's going to take a couple of years for him to really prove what he can do. Hopefully that's the case, but right now, yeah, he's had a couple of good games, but I don't know, it's just some players you just don't see improvement from. And I don't know. But I really think, hopefully going down the course of the rest of the season, Jimmy Butler is going to help the Sixers down the road and into the playoffs, hopefully. Because right now, as Brand said, that their key to win is right now. Well, I wouldn't say your key to win is right now. Your key to get into the playoffs, get past the second round, yeah. But maybe maybe a year or two until you're really true finals contenders to win that championship. But right now, some of these players need improvement before they can take that next level to reach championship contention. So What are your guys' thoughts about the Sixers right now? Like, what do you think is wrong with them right now? Who do you think needs to improve the most, besides Markelle Fultz? Yeah, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, boys, and I'll see you in the next video.